Nobody is talking about this. These are the 7 unusual warning signs that would indicate that you have either high blood sugar or insulin resistance. Hey Wellness Warrior, I'm Dr. Zyrowski, and the very first sign that we want to watch out for is metabolic disorder. And what this means is that when you go to the doctor's office and they draw your blood, you're going to start looking for things such as high cholesterol, high inflammation markers, high blood pressure, high blood sugar. These are all signs of metabolic disorder. And what you don't want to be thinking is, well, how do I get prescriptions to manage all this? What you really want to think is, how do I heal my body? Because there's clearly signs of a problem, and how do I fix my metabolism? So that's the first sign to watch out for. Typically, you're going to see that at a doctor's visit. The next one is PCOS. So the women out there, polycystic ovarian syndrome. This is a sign of insulin resistance. So many women suffer from this and they just kind of hear, oh, it's this thing that you're just plagued with. No, it's insulin resistance that's typically driving this particular issue. And so what we want to make sure that we do is start healing the body. And we're going to focus on the changes you need to make in just a second. But just know that this is how you go about reversing this problem, and it's not something that you have to be plagued with for life. Now, also, you can't lose weight. This is a big sign. So let's say in the past you've lost weight. You've wanted to get in shape for summer and you said, I'm going to lose a few pounds. And in the past, you changed your diet a little bit, changed a few things, and the weight just fell off. Well, this time when you approached weight loss, nothing will change. You changed your diet and you started exercising. 1 week went by, 2 weeks went by, 3 weeks went by, and there was hardly any change. This is a good sign that you have insulin resistance. And what's happening, instead of you changing your diet and also exercising and your body being able to tap into that fat on the body for energy and you'll start getting weight loss, what happens instead is your body can't access that fat because you have insulin resistance. So the only way to go about losing weight is to start healing the body. You know, when I work with people all the time, they say, I want to lose weight. And I tell them, well, we're going to focus on going through a healing phase. And as we work on getting you healthy, what's going to happen as a nice side effect is you'll lose weight, because healthy people aren't overweight. So whenever you're approaching weight loss and it won't budge, understand that you probably have to go through a healing process first to reverse insulin resistance, and then as a result, weight loss will come. Now let's talk about the top 3 changes that you can start implementing today. Steal this strategy from me. The first is going to be exercising regularly, okay? We want to think at least a 30-minute walk a day. Start lifting some weights. Also, if you want to really intensify things, start doing high-intensity interval training. And when I say intensify, I mean intensify the results you're trying to get in the healing process, because high-intensity interval training works very well to rapidly lower your blood sugar and help reverse that insulin resistance. And as you exercise, the muscles on your body, as they're activated, they're going to work like a sponge to start mopping up all of that high blood sugar in your body, and then you're going to start healing much quicker. Next top strategy is going to be focusing on your diet. Start going sugar-free. And what this means is that whenever you eat, if there's added sugar in any of the labels of the foods that you're eating, don't eat it. It doesn't mean that you can't have fruit in the way of berries, but what it does mean is that you don't want to be putting sugar in your coffee. You don't want to be eating packaged foods that have 15 grams of sugar per serving. This is what you have to watch out for. And then the third big change here that you want to make is you actually want to start implementing herbs and vitamins that specifically will help lower your blood sugar. And what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description to one we use clinically where it's called berberine IR. It has both berberine in the form that works very well and also alpha-lipoic acid. And you put these two as a combo together and it's amazing what it'll do for you. It's going to speed up the healing process. And it's important to understand, if you're suffering from type 2 diabetes and insulin resistance, these natural compounds have been shown to work just as effective as many of the prescriptions out there. So therefore, they're very effective. You just never hear about them because nobody tells you. So those are the top 3 changes you make. Change your diet, change your exercise and your movement patterns, and also start implementing some different herbs and vitamins that will support this process. Let's talk about hunger next, because hunger is a big factor. Because guess what? If you're hungry, it's going to put you in the opposite direction. If you're craving sugar, it's going to make you want to go get some. So we want to get hunger under control. And the reason that you'll have hunger issues if you're suffering with type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance is simply because the blood sugar is not getting into the cell properly. properly. And as a result, you constantly get signals, hey, we need some sugar in this body. We need some food in here. We need more carbs, right? And as a result, it continually drives you in the wrong direction. So we want to start that healing process and the hunger will go away. Now, the other thing to watch out for is you'll get some dark patches, especially in skin folds or even on the back of your neck. And these dark patches will be a sign of insulin resistance that's been going on in the body for quite some time. Skin tags. If you don't know what skin tags are, they're like these little growths that you get on your skin, and they'll typically happen in folds of skin, around the armpit, around your neck. And as a result of these skin tags, you're going to start thinking insulin resistance, high blood sugar for an extended period of time. It's an issue, and if I don't get this under control, man, does it lead to a ton of other nasty diseases like heart disease and cancer and so many other things. Let's talk about thirst and urination. If you're thirsty all the time, but then of course find yourself on the other end of that, running to the bathroom and up all night running to the bathroom, this is a good indication that you're suffering from insulin resistance, high blood sugar, type 2 diabetes type of situation that you want to get fixed because your health and your life depends on it. I'm Dr. Nick Zyrowski. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and share it with somebody who needs it. It was great seeing you in this video, and I'll see you in this video next.